Welcome to CEO Chats. I'm your host, Audrey Tong. Our guest today is Mr. Noor Helmi, CEO and founder of IX Telecom. Take a look at this video clip.
Hi, my name is Noor Helmi. I'm the CEO of IX Telecom. IX Telecom is a global service provider that provides connectivity services in more than 200 countries worldwide. So we can provide connectivity like internet access, IPVPN in any countries worldwide. Our model is unique because we do not own any physical infrastructure, but we can provide connectivity everywhere.
And we're back on CEO Chats. Helmi, welcome to the show.
All right, thank you, Audrey.
Yeah, thanks for coming by today. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Maybe your background, what you've been doing, career journey.
Okay, my name is Helmi. My full name is Noor Muhammad Helmi bin Hasmi. It's a very long name. Okay, you can call me Helmi. I'm the CEO of IX Telecom. I'm the founder as well. So I started IX Telecom back in 2008. Before that, I was working with AirAsia for a couple of years, right? Because I actually worked for two startup companies after I graduated from Multimedia University.
Okay.
So I took telecommunication engineering, right? I'm the engineer by profession. So I took telecommunication engineering back in late 90s, right? So I graduated from MMU. And then after I graduated, I worked with a startup telco. Okay, so from there, I learned a lot of things. How to actually come up with with a telco from scratch, right? And how you design a telecom network, right? So everything
and
from scratch. And
how long were you there?
It's about 2 years.
Okay.
It's about 2 years, yeah. But even the 2 years, but I learned a lot of things, right? Because it's a startup.
So you get to do everything.
Correct. So I was the only engineer at the operation department at that time. So I need to do everything, right? So I learned a lot of things. So I was there for about 2 years before I moved to AirAsia.
All right.
So at that time, AirAsia also a startup. Right.
That's true.
So I had experience with two startups, right? Which the telco was not doing well. Okay. And that's the reason why I moved to AirAsia after that. But luckily for me, AirAsia is very successful, right?
What was it that you were doing with AirAsia then? Was it similar?
Is almost similar, yeah. Because my background is networking, so I in AirAsia, I still focus on network. So I joined AirAsia as a network engineer. Then after that, I became the manager for network and communication department. So in AirAsia, I help AirAsia to design their network from scratch. I do the planning and the operation as well, right? Because it's a startup at that time, and we have not many people in IT department. So still I have to do everything, right? So that's where I learned a lot of things as well, right? So the experience working with two startups, right, has actually inspired me to have my own startup. So that's the reason why in 2008 I decided to come up with my own startup, right? IX Telecom. Yeah.
Oh, but AirAsia was doing pretty well, right?
Yeah,
at that point of time.
Yeah.
So what influenced your decision to come up and be an entrepreneur?
Yeah. When I joined AirAsia, at that time they only have about 4 or 5 aircraft.
Okay.
So when I left the company, they already have about 100 aircraft.
Yes.
So they become from a small company to a very big company, right? And it's not an easy decision for me to leave AirAsia at a particular time, right? Because you're already in the comfort zone actually, right?
In a way, yeah.
But,
there's some security.
But then uh, the reason why I work with the two startup before, right? Because I want to learn how to do a business, right? Because it's my childhood ambition to be an entrepreneur.
I see.
Right? Yeah. So I have two, to be an engineer and entrepreneur.
Okay, Helmi, tell us a little bit about IX Telecom itself, starting up and maybe some challenges you faced.
Yeah, IX Telecom, our vision is to be, the prominent global service provider, right, in the world, right? As you know, IX itself is a global service provider, okay? But the unique thing about IX is that we do not own physical infrastructure.
Okay.
Right. The reason why, because the investment that we have to put in if we want to have in an infrastructure is huge.
Right.
So you can see a lot of telecom providers out there in Malaysia, right? They're investing a lot in infrastructure.
That's
to
right.
pull out fibers, all those things, right? And they can only focus on Malaysia, right? And they are focusing outside as well, but they can't really cover the entire world,
Yeah.
right? But for us, as a virtual global service provider, right, we call ourselves a VNO, a virtual network operator, right? We can cover the entire world easily,
Right.
because we do not own physical infra. We just need to leverage on the partnership that we have with other providers worldwide,
Okay.
so that we can have a huge coverage.
Right. So does this mean you so-called write off existing infrastructure that is already available?
Correct,
Yeah.
correct, yeah. Because if you can see a successful business like Airbnb, right? They are the largest hotel
Accommodation provider,
in
yeah.
the world, right? But they do not own any real estate, right?
Exactly.
They do not own any hotel,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, you look at
Same with Uber.
Uber,
Yeah.
the largest taxi company in the world, but owns no vehicle,
Yeah.
right? So similar like Facebook, the largest media company in the world, but has no content, right? The content from us, we are the one that are updating the Facebook every day, right? So for IX, we wanted to be the prominent global service provider in the world that has no physical infrastructure, right? That's our aim. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it's not easy to achieve that.
Yeah. So what are some challenges that come with that?
Yeah, because when we first started, since we are a local company, so we tried to sell our services in Malaysia, right? Back in 2008, right? But it's not easy, right? Because of the perception that the people have, towards the young entrepreneur like us at that time, right? So it's not easy for us to get our first few deals, right? And what we have to do at that time, we travel to Hong Kong, to Singapore, and to sell our services over there, right? And luckily, we're a bit fortunate because in Hong Kong and Singapore, they are very open, right? So they give opportunity for us, to sell our services to them.
So your first few clients were actually
Correct.
non-Malaysian.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's how we decided to focus on the global market, because we believe that out there are more opportunity for us. Yeah.
What have been some highlights for you in this journey so far?
A couple of years back, 2 years ago, we've been selected by MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and the business school MIT Sloan, as one of the high impact companies in the emerging market, and they selected us to be participated in their global entrepreneurship lab program.
Wow.
Right? So for us, we are it's an achievement for us because MIT Sloan is one of the best business school in the world, right? So they actually selected us to be part of that program, and they send their internship to do. They send their interns,
Interns to
the
come over.
MBA students from Sloan, to do internship in our company.
So what are some best practices? I know we were talking about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean for us,
Having a mindset of innovation.
yeah, definitely that's very important and very critical for us. All right, so in our company, everything is based on system, so it's automated, right? So whatever that you do, it has to be like shared with all your colleagues.
Okay.
Right? So we are very open.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's very
And
transparent and
transparent,
accountable.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean we are we are an ISO certified company as well, right? So all our process we follow international standard, right? So from as I mentioned earlier, the automation that we have in the company is thoroughly practiced by everyone in our team, right? So we can monitor like everybody tasks and jobs, right? All the time.
Yeah. So that helps keep standard of excellence up.
Correct,
and
correct, yeah.
everything. So Helmi, if there was another person, right, who wanted to come out and be an entrepreneur, they want to start their own business, what kind of advice would you give them? What would you say are important for them to have a successful business?
I mean, the first thing is to have passion in what you do, right? Because if you have no passion in what you do, so you will have difficulties,
Right.
and you will feel a lot of negativity surround yourself, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, so you need to have passion. It's very important. And for me itself, it's another thing is to work hard, right? But a lot of people say, okay, don't work hard, work smart,
Right.
Yeah, but I still believe that
It's
work
still
hard,
necessary.
yeah, it's very important, because you have to work smart, okay, but you need to have both, work hard and work smart, right? Because you need to put all your effort in what you do, right, and work harder.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say is a legacy that you would like to leave behind?
I mean, for me, is maybe the legacy that I want to leave is not, maybe it's not really on the business itself, right? Yeah, but I mean, the most important thing is, I mean, the way you think, right? So because I always encourage my team to, to think differently from others, right? So that we don't really start in the red ocean. So we are, the way we think will make us come out from the red ocean and be a blue ocean, right? So that's what I want.
Thank you, Helmi, for joining us on the show today and for
welcome.
sharing all your inspiring stories. Right?
Right, thank you.
So that's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us on CEO Chats.